Hey gang, Ronan here. As you can see in this game, we've got Captain Insano and the Tier 9 premium Russian destroyer Neustrashimy. This is a ranked match. You can see it's a mix of Tier 9 and Tier 8. It's a domination map, of course. 3 caps, and my guess is that Alpha will be on the menu right away. I haven't watched this, haven't seen it, don't know any details about it. I know Cap has been having a great deal of success in ranked with the Neustrashimy. It's a really, really great ship. So with Cap heading toward Alpha, that leaves the Harakaze running for Charlie. Now the chances of running into bad guys initially at Charlie are, well, practically zero, while running into bad guys at Alpha, well, there's a pretty good chance of that. You can see Cap reminding everybody there that the anchorage does have torpedoes, and that can be a nasty surprise. There are a few ships like that. Anchorage is one. Mutsu, the Imperial Japanese Navy battleship, Tier 6, is another one that can surprise you with torpedoes. Most people don't equate torpedoes with U.S. cruisers. At least not in World of Warships. You can see them discussing the fact that the good guys have the Alaska, which has radar, and the bad guys do not have a whole lot. And they also have an Alaska. But Harakaze will probably not run into radar, at least not initially, and should have some idea of where the enemy radar is at. Yeah, Harakaze can see the Alaska, or could see the Alaska. And you can see that Cap is running the radio location or radio position finder commander skill, just telling him that there's a bad guy in that general direction. And there's the anchorage. Now the skill will tell you where the nearest enemy ship is in terms of its direction. It won't give you a distance. But Cap has to wonder, is there another ship there? And there is. There's a Lightning. You can see the torpedoes on the Neustrashimy have a 10-kilometer range. You can see that on the mini-map there. That's the dark blue circle around Cap's ship on the mini-map. And the bad guys have gone dark. Cap is positioning to be able to get torpedoes in the smoke. Alaska pushed up and is providing vision with its radar. Cap did secure Alpha. It's moving outside. He spotted briefly, but the lightning smoked up, which allows Cap to go unseen again. You can see Cap has smoked up. He does land a torpedo on the anchorage with a flood, so if he can get the anchorage burning, now the anchorage will burn a while. Speed boost is activated. Might be anticipating torpedoes from the Lightning. Meanwhile, Harakaze, man, he's all alone up there. Where is he? Echo 8. Interesting battle between the Hadakaze and the Alaska. The enemy Z-46 torpedoes the Minnesota, which sinks. Good guys have got 2 caps to 1, but bad guys have pushed in. You can see on the minimap there are a pair of Iowas and a Z-46 in the center. My guess is Z-46 will probably run for Charlie. Anchorage is reversing. Double fire. Anchorage will repair. If he gets hit with the torpedo, he just sinks. I mean, he doesn't have enough hit points to even worry about flooding. And another double fire. So Anchorage is going to definitely sink here. It's just a question of whether it's going to be the fires that take him out. And it will be. And Cap burns down the Anchorage. But the enemy Z-46 has now taken out the Pomeran with torpedoes. But the good guys have a, well, they have a commanding lead in terms of points. They've got 2 caps. They have a 1-ship advantage. This is looking pretty good right now for the good guys. And I think the comments there are that, remember those 2 Iowas that had pushed up? Well, my guess is, although I have to admit I didn't catch it, my guess is that Pomeran got torpedoes off both sides of the ship and was able to bang the Iowas up enough to cause them to sink. Alaska looks like it's cornering the Hadakaze. Yep. My guess is Hadakaze is smoked up, Alaska radared. Although at that range, it's hard to tell for sure. And just like that, the bad guys are back in it, because they are about to secure the Charlie cap. Now they have 2 caps. Good guys only have 1. Massachusetts is, now who knows? It's World of Warships. Cap is kind of chasing down the Lightning here. Alaska should be able to get guns on it. Does land 1 shell. Lightning is wiggling and goes dark. Cap takes a little chip damage from the Alaska, and this is definitely interesting. If Alaska just radared to catch the Hadakaze, he will not have the radar back. Oh, no, there it is. That answers the question. That hurt, but Neustrashimy does have 3 heals, which you can see there at the bottom of the screen. Alaska is playing with throttle, and he might have just put himself right in the middle of that torpedo strike. Meanwhile, Cap is moving out of radar range. Gets banged up, but the Alaska is really going to pay for that. Down he goes. 4 torpedoes land, and the Alaska is out of the game. And the good guys maintain a roughly 75 point lead, a 1-ship advantage. Still down 2 caps to 1. Hipper and Alaska, well, definitely Hipper's got shots on the Z-46 right now. Yeah, that hurt. And Massachusetts has joined the fight. Kept taking advantage of the smoke he put down to try and get some shells on the Tirpitz. Z-46 and Lightning both in bad shape. Z-46 is not long for this world. Down he goes. And this game is in the bag. Great job, Cap. 2 kills, 65,000 damage and counting. Down goes the Alaska, but I don't really see any way that the Tirpitz is going to turn this around on his own. Thanks a lot for sending the replay, Cap. Very fun to watch. Those of you here joining me, thank you very much for spending a little time with me. Much appreciated. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
Пожарная тревога.